Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm finally going to be doing Farmhouse Christmas DIYs. I know it's a little late in the game and people are already done with their Christmas DIY decor, but you can always watch this and save it for next year. Or if you're last minuting some DIYs or decor, this has got to be the video for you. So let's get into the video. Video today is also sponsored by Grabby. They sent me their 100 watercolors, and this is what it looks like on the inside. I am really excited to try out some watercolors. It is a first for me. Some of these miniature paint brushes, I actually really like these. They are a great quality. And then the last thing that they did send me was their acrylic markers. This is an extra fine tip, and you get 28 in this. So the first thing I'm going to be making is a sheep. So this was inspired from a Pinterest picture that I found. I actually did have to have my daughter help me out. So the watercolors did come with this drawing pencil. My 12-year-old is actually the artist of the family. So I could not get the sheep head right. She ended up helping me out a little bit off camera, and she ended up flipping it over and just redoing the entire thing for me. But I thought this was something different and fun, and I've never done something like this on my channel before, so I thought this was really just something that I would really like to do more of. This was a really fun, relaxing thing to do, and once I figured out how the watercolors worked, I didn't have to keep dipping my paintbrush in as much. I think this is a really great quality. Normally we just have kid watercolors, so it's really all I know, but I love this. I will definitely be doing more watercoloring. So I just went in with these fine tip brushes. I really wanted to get a solid outline with them, and then I did just end up painting the sheep's head black. So from here, I have a odd, lightly colored shaped body here because I was trying to figure out where exactly I wanted the wreath and the body and the legs. So I'm really just taking my brush and just kind of dabbing it around to make this look like a wreath. I really didn't think I could go wrong with this. And I love watercolor anything. I think it looks so pretty. So you can find like watercolor art. And by any means, this is not perfect. I decided to just do it on a wood piece. I thought about painting that wood piece, but I figured, you know what, let's just leave this a little simple. And then now I'm just kind of dabbing and like using the side of the brush to make the sheep's body. Like I said, this was an inspired Pinterest photo, and they only had 3 legs in here. I'm assuming that other back leg is behind that front leg there. So that is what I went with. I did my best to kind of recreate that. I did kind of go out just a little bit more with the body because I think the head was just a little too big, or my body was just a little too small. And then now, once that was all dry, I'm just adding some berries to my wreath. I ended up moving that wreath upwards a little bit so it was more around the neck of the sheep. But like I said, this was my first time using watercolors and actually painting something hand-free. That normally does not happen. I paint walls, I paint decor in my videos, but never anything free-handed. Using some half-wood beads, I will link these in the description box below. I just picked them up off Amazon. I love half-wood beads. They are really fun to use for anything, and it kind of just makes everything just look a little bit more high-end here. And then I also just grabbed some red, white, and just a natural wood color bead, and then just added it for a hanger for my little wood sign. And then of course, just to give it a little bit more something, I did just grab some greenery and some berries that I had and just glued it to the side. And honestly, that was all I did for this. I think this turned out so cute. why I am grabbing this pig from Walmart. I think it was $1.24 for this one. I'm going back in and using some watercolors. I like the way watercolors look on wood, and the watercolor and the acrylic markers and everything I'm using in this video from Grabby will be in the description box below for you guys. So if you want to check them out, links will be in the description box below. And I did just want to add a little more detail to this pig, so I just grabbed a brown watercolor and just kind of dry brushing, but not really kind of like adding it in. It's already wet. I can't really describe this, but I kind of dry brushed, and then it also just worked really well because everything was wet, so I could kind of smooth it out with my finger and just distress it more. This is also a watercolor. I loved this watercolor and how it turned out. This red is so vibrant and bright. It is super pretty. And that Merry Christmas wood piece came from Dollar Tree. And the sign I'm using came from Hobby Lobby. It was 60% off when they had their Christmas. And so it was $1.21 or $1.24 for that wood sign. Gluing it all together, I think this is so stinking cute. And then just to finish this off, I had to use one of these little Santa hats to add to the top of the pig. And that is it for this one. DIY, I'm using these wood pile shapes, I want to say. I'm using 4 of these circular wood ones, and I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in the color ink, and I am just painting all 4 of these black. I did not do the back side. It's not necessary. These wood letters are from Michaels. I think it is a great deal because you get multiple of each letter. I think it was $12 for the entire thing, but I still have quite a bit. Used the word farm because we're doing some farmhouse DIYs. Back to my stomping grounds. I feel really at home when I get to make farmhouse decor. Using a glue stick, scrapbook paper is from Hobby Lobby, and I am just putting it on the inside of this sign. This sign was $2 on clearance at Dollar General. Dollar General sometimes has some amazing deals. You have to just grab it while you can because I think this was a great deal for this sign. And then now I'm just going to be gluing my little farm pieces, my farm circular pieces into here. And that is what I did for this. I think this is so simple, yet so easy, but really, really pretty. Some of these wood trees from Dollar Tree. They are the wood ornaments, and I'm going in with these acrylic markers. I think these are great. I love using acrylic paint markers, but since I had to ask my daughter, because like I said, she is the artist, she was really excited about these acrylic markers because she said a lot of paint or a lot of ink was coming out of these, which she said that makes a good quality marker, which I would have just went with it. I think they turned out really cute, and I just kind of used a little brown. I used this red one and the green, and this took no time at all, even though these are fine tipped. If they would have been thicker, it probably would have been a lot quicker to color these in, but I think either way they worked out great. And I did not color the trees in all the way. You're going to see there's a little bit of wood showing, and that's just how I wanted it because I could go back in and color the rest, but I just thought it looked really cute the way, just that way. I think it looks adorable. And then I'm just gluing these to the center of my sign. This sign was from Dollar Tree, and it's pretty recent and pretty new, so hopefully you guys were able to find these really cute signs. So glued 3 of these trees to the center, and then I just glued Farm Fresh because that is what I was spelling out with those red letters. And then adding some bows to the top of the trees because we did want to cover up those stars. We did want to cover up those holes. So easy as can be. for this one, really easy one, using another one of those tree ornaments. I'm using the color Fern by Waverly. This is my new favorite chalk paint by them. I think this green is beautiful. I cannot believe I've never bought this one before. I'm just painting that entire tree, grabbing one of these Dollar Tree houses and gluing it to the center, adding a little buffalo check gingham bow here. I guess it's more gingham than buffalo check. These were from Amazon, and I will link it in the description box for you guys, but that is all I did for this one. Adding some houses or some greenery around it really makes it pop, so you don't need it to have like really in-depth decor. I think this one is super cute. And for the last one, I wanted to use up some of these wood pieces here. I got these from Dollar Tree last year, and I thought I'm going to paint the truck black. We're going to paint that tree with the Waverly chalk paint and fern, because of course a tree needs to be a green. These fabric bags, these were from Dollar General. I just used one of them and put it around a mason jar. I've done a couple of these this year, but I think they are so pretty. I just tied that truck around the burlap and mason jar, or I guess it's not a burlap bag. Is it a burlap bag? I think it did say that, fabric bag, and added some greenery to this. But you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing. Oh, don't forget to check out Grabby. I will leave their link in the description box below so you are able to check out their amazing art supplies. But that is it, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye!